Today, we'll explore how to utilize WP AI CoPilot, including the process for automatically generating articles and customizing all available settings. Throughout this video, we'll provide a comprehensive guide to help you navigate and make the most of this powerful WordPress plugin. Let's start by adding the plugin. First, go to the Plugins section, click on Add New, and then search for WP AI CoPilot. You'll see the plugin there. Click on Install Now and then activate it. After it's activated, we'll need to adjust some settings. Go to WP AI CoPilot and click on Settings. Here, you'll need to paste your API key. To get an API key, head over to OpenAI. Use this link to go there directly. Once you're in OpenAI website, you'll notice some API keys are already made. After you log into your account, you can see how many API keys you have. Just a heads up, make sure your payment method is all set before you create a new API key. If everything looks good, click on the Create New Secret Key button, give it a name, and then click Create. Here's your API key. Remember to keep this key somewhere safe because you won't be able to see it again. Copy your API key, paste it here, then press the Save button. Now, we need to make a couple of choices. First, pick the language you want to use. Just select your preferred language from here. After that, choose the OpenAI model you'd like to use for generating content. I'm going to pick GPT 3.5 Turbo for now. Here, we'll adjust the max tokens setting. This setting needs to be tweaked to get better results, so play around with different numbers to see what works best. At the bottom, there are more settings available, but you'll need to upgrade from the free version to the Pro version to access these extra options. In the AI Content Generator section, you'll find default prompts available for free. If I select a prompt, I'll automatically see a paragraph field, and in bottom I will see an option number of words set to a default of 300 words. This means the settings are preset for you to start with. You'll notice various settings like tone of voice, audience, number of choices, and prompt icon, but they're all locked. To unlock these settings and access more features, you need to upgrade to the Pro version. In this section, we introduce the prompt area. This part consists of a primary prompt followed by a special segment labeled Text 1. Essentially, this text segment serves as an input field. I'll explain it further. I'd like to demonstrate this practically. Let's start by creating a new post. Before creating a post, we need to configure one thing, which is the permalinks. Navigate to the settings and choose permalinks. If the post is in plain mode, select the post name option, and then click on the Save Settings button. Keep it in mind you have to do it must. After clicking Add New Post, I'll enter a title. My article will focus on the topic of making money online. If I opt to create text on this topic, it will serve as my input. It will serve as input, which will be replaced to the special segment labeled Text 1 that I showed you earlier. Let me create a paragraph for this. If I wish, I can write an article on this title by simply clicking Write an article about this, which will generate a complete article for me on the topic. Now, with just one click, a full article is ready for me to review. Next, let's explore how to create a prompt. Simply navigate to WP AI CoPilot. Click on AI Content Generator. Scroll down to the bottom and click on the plus icon. You'll find several options here. Now, let's provide a title for the prompt. In the prompt option, we input the prompt according to how we want articles generated by GPT. I have a prepared prompt which I will paste here. Depending on your requirements, you can create your own prompt. Now, I need to input a text field. I'll simply navigate to another prompt, copy the text field from there, and paste it into my prompt. Here, I'm using Text 1 field along with the P tag. Depending on your requirements, you can include additional tags. For example, if you need an ordered list, you can use the tag. Once everything is set, click the Save button. Now, let's navigate to our article to test our new prompt and see how it generates the article. If you scroll down, you'll find the prompt we created. Click on it to see the unique content it generates. Since we're using the free version, there's a limitation: you can only take one input from here. To access more features, you'll need to upgrade your plan. This limitation poses a significant barrier in the free version. Let's explore how to utilize the WP AI CoPilot Pro version. To begin, navigate to Plugins. Click on Add New Plugin. Next, click on Upload Plugin. Select the file and hit the Install Now button. Finally, activate the plugin. Now, we need to input our license key. You'll find the license key in your WP AI CoPilot account. Simply copy it from your account and paste it here. If you've accidentally skipped or lost the license settings page, you can access it by going to Settings. Look for the WP AI CoPilot Pro license option and click on it. This will redirect you to the license settings page again. Simply paste the license key here and click Activate License. Your license key is now active, allowing us to access the Pro version and all its features. Let's explore the features we've gained. Hover over WP AI CoPilot. Click on AI Content Generator, where you'll notice several prompts. Most of them are Pro prompts. Clicking on any prompt reveals unique writing styles and texts that assist in generating unique articles. Additionally, you'll find other options, such as increasing the word limit on a single prompt in the Pro version, adjusting tone of voice, defining audience, modifying the number of choices, and more. Furthermore, you can customize icons and fields from this section. Now, let's navigate to a post to observe how the Pro version prompts work. Here, we can see a new option called Generate Content, which is the primary feature of our Pro version. Here are many prompts we can see when we select the text to get an output, which are basically Pro prompts. If desired, we can generate articles directly from this interface. Alternatively, by clicking on Generate Content, we can access Jasper-like templates. Here, we have numerous templates available, while the free version provides basic input. The Pro version offers an array of default options. For instance, if you select Blog Intro, simply input your title, and it will generate a blog introduction for you. When accessing the blog post writer, we encounter several options. You can input a blog title to generate a blog post. Additionally, you can specify the topic of the post you wish to generate, targeted keywords, desired tone of voice, and more. For generating meta descriptions for your page, simply enter your page title and a brief description outlining the content of your page. You can also include your focus keyword. This will generate a meta description for your page. The same process applies for generating meta titles for blogs, meta descriptions for blogs, and meta descriptions for pages. Simply input the title and provide a brief description of your page or blog. If you include a focus keyword, it will generate the content accordingly. All these amazing features are available in the Pro version. Now, I'd like to utilize some prompts. If I navigate to Blog Intros and input how to make money online, then click the Generate button. It offers me an introductory paragraph which I can simply insert. Then, I have the option to edit or modify my intro as needed. If desired, I can either generate or rewrite the intro from this section. It's important to note that all these prompts are exclusive to the Pro version. Additionally, there are prompts available in the free version, which you can choose to keep or delete as you wish. Similarly, if you wish to rewrite, simply navigate to Generate Content and select Grammar Rewrite from the templates. Here, you can rewrite the text. Additionally, you have the option to summarize the text. Now, let's generate a complete post. To do this, navigate to Generate Content and select the Blog Post Writer template. In the Title section, input your title, and in the What the Blog Post About section, provide a brief overview of your post. Optionally, include your focus keyword. If not, you can skip this step. Tone of voice, audience, and number of choices are entirely optional. You can skip them if you prefer. Finally, click the Generate button, and the article will be generated. See, it follows the exact commands I gave and provides the article I wanted. I'm pleased with this article, and I'm inserting it. Now, edit your article according to your requirements. If desired, you can include a FAQ section. Type your title at the bottom of the article. Then, select the title and right-click on it. You'll see FAQs prompt. Click on it. If generating FAQs within the article triggers a warning, click on Stay here. Within a few seconds, FAQs are generated within the article. Now, you can edit them to suit your preferences. The FAQs are presented as bullet points. If you prefer not to have FAQs displayed as bullet points, you can remove them. You can include additional sections in your articles, such as a conclusion paragraph. Simply follow the same process. Click on Generate Content, and then select Blog Conclusions. Notice that it automatically takes the title. Just provide a brief description and click the Generate button. You can get any output by using our templates, from product descriptions to anything you want. Let me just clear all the output and make a product description. For that, first, let me choose a product from Amazon.com. For my purpose, I have chosen this product. Now let me write a product description for this product. For that, I need to go to the generated content to find the preferred template. Here is the template we can use for the product description. Let me just copy-paste the product name. Let me copy and paste the product description into this description section. Now, when I click the Generate button, it gives me a short description of the product. This description can be used for the product. Additionally, we can create pros and cons for this product. To do so, go to the template and search for the pros and cons template. Let me input all the fields in the same way. Then we can choose the tones as well. Isn't it exciting to read the pros and cons in an exciting tone? I'm also selecting mainly gamers as an audience. Let's generate now. I can now insert the pros and cons sections into my post. Using the pro templates, I can generate pros and cons for each product. In addition, we can check the history of which content I have created for this specific template by clicking on the History button on the template. Let's see how the prompt actually works. Here are all the prompts. In the first list, we can see all of our free prompts. If we scroll down, we'll see the Pro prompts. When we open Pro prompts, we see a detailed prompt. You can improve the article generation by making the prompt better. Here, we can see multiple text fields for taking input from the user. However, there is only one field available for taking input from the user in the free version. Let me show you practically. If I go to AIDA formula, here we are taking an input as text field for the product name. Next, we used another text field to allow the user to add another description to the product. This way, we can take input from the user in many fields. It might be confusing, but I will show you how you can generate an advanced template with multiple text fields. To do that, scroll down to the bottom of the prompts. We can see a plus icon. Click on that. Let me begin by giving this prompt a title, and let me save the prompt. Here we need to enter the prompt. First, do all the necessary things. I'll come to this section later. We can set a little description for recognize the template and how many words we want. You can also set a default voice tone and audience. Then we can change the icon for the prompt. I can see this icon when I go to the template section. From there, you can change the icon. We can then see the preferred model for this prompt separately. Here is the main section for creating a wonderful prompt. Basically, it's a custom field for taking input from the user. As we discussed earlier, text fields are used to take input from users. It is from here that all text fields are derived. In easy word, we can say when you create a custom field, it will be used as a text field that allows the user to take input on the template from the user and use it on the prompt. To make a better template, I will show you how to create a custom field. By default, you'll see some custom fields. but I'll delete them. Let's create some custom fields, but before that, we should understand what the user should provide as input. I will check this prompt on my template. I'm going to my template library for that. Since I saved the prompt and did not refresh the page, I am refreshing this page. I will search the prompts I've created. Here are the ones I've created. However, I cannot see anything here. Here, only audience and voice tones are available. Since I haven't yet created any custom fields, I can take input here. Let's get the custom field now. My goal is to create a field that will be used as an input. As an example, we need a title for this template. Click on the plus icon. In order to take the title, I will select the text field. Because I only need the title, I'm choosing the text field. In this input section, I don't need much content. Let's take a look at another prompt. As you can see, there is a section where user inputs the title. Only the title can be pasted here since the box is so small. When we go to another template, such as a blog post template, we can see it as an input section that is a little longer to add more information. Using a text area is necessary when we have a lot of input content. In this case, I am just selecting text as I am using this field as a title, so I don't need much content. Let me insert the field level and placeholder, which will appear on the template. Let me check if it works. Now, go to the post page and refresh it, because I have saved the template prompts but haven't refreshed it yet. That's why I'm refreshing it right now. Let me find my created template. You can see the description I gave. I can see that there is a new input field where the user can enter the title of a blog post when I go inside it. Because I have enabled autofill with the title, it will automatically catch the title and paste it in. When I do not enable that autofill option, whatever I put in this placeholder field will be displayed. Let's add another field. In the next step, I want to take a description of the template. It will ask what this blog is about, so the user can insert a short description for the blog. For that, I have clicked on the plus icon again. From the type section, I have selected text area in this case. Then we can set autofill with none, or we can also select selected text. If I choose the selected text, then the selected text will be automatically placed here. Selecting the content will place the entire content of the page here. For now, I'm just selecting none. Next, I am inserting the level. As a placeholder, I gave it a name. Now let's take a look at the template view. Here you can see a new field. I can insert a long description here. It won't work if we insert the input here and click Generate, since the prompt has not yet been configured. And without prompt, we'll not get any output. Let's create a prompt now, since I have already created all the custom fields that will be used to take user input. Oh, I forgot to add the focus keyword section. So let's just add another field that takes the focus keyword, so it will appear in the article. Because we are taking keywords from the user, I have selected just text as the type, also giving a level and a placeholder. After that, I've saved the settings. Now let's get the prompt for getting an output. In that case, I'll be using a prompt I already created. Let me just paste this. Here you have to understand something that at first, I used a normal prompt like act as an SEO expert content writer with specialization in writing SEO-friendly content, blah blah blah. Afterwards, I will include that we are going to discuss. Then we have a text 1 field which will indicate the title that I am taking from the user, or you can call it my first custom field. Then I wrote that the post should include text 2 field. In this case, the text 2 topic is the second custom field which I have created for taking the description of your post. As a result, the description will replace the text 2 field. Then also for the focus keyword, I have given text 3 field. This is because on number 3 position, I have created field for the focus keyword. So whenever we insert all the input on those custom fields, it will automatically be replaced here in the prompt. Then we have given some prompts for organizing the content. You have to use this kind of format. We have also mentioned that the post should be 1,000 words long, but for this prompt, I don't find it necessary, so I'm deleting this kind of prompt. To get an outstanding and better output, it's totally up to you how you utilize the prompt. Let me just save the prompt. Let's take a look at the template now. I'll refresh the page to delete all the content. Next, let's look at the template we just created. You can see here that the title has already been captured with the post's title. I will then give a brief description of the post. Finally, give a keyword focus. Let's generate the content now. Here is a detailed introduction. Due to the prompt, it takes me a little longer. For your personalized output, you can use the prompt. Additionally, you may use our Pro template, which can be found in the template section. Images can also be generated for inserting in posts. To do that, we need to go to the templates for generating images. Here is the Generate an Image template, which we will use for image generation. Let me just insert what I want to create. Then I can select the size of the image. Regarding the quality of the image as well. Here is an image that can be inserted into the post. Most of the time, the image output might not be as good as you want in the first instance. This is because the by default model is set to DALL-E. It is recommended that you choose the DALL-E 3 model for better image generation. We can change the model by going to the prompt in WP AI settings. Locate the prompt for generating an image. After that, find the OpenAI preferred model and select DALL-E 3. Let's see how it works. Let's go to the post again. I'm refreshing the post because I have updated the prompt. Now let's create an image. Here is the image. As you can see, it is a high resolution and high quality image. Let's add this. Changing the image prompt also changes the look of the image. Now let's see how we can generate content using Elementor. Let me install the Elementor plugin for that purpose. As you can see, I've installed the Elementor plugin. Using Elementor Editor, I opened a new page. Let's insert a text editor here. I'll start by creating some content here. Hover over the WP AI CoPilot icon after selecting the text. Since I selected the left icon, the prompt will appear. Let's begin with an introduction. When I click the intro, it shows me another pop-up warning me that I can also use the template section. Or if I want to stay here, I can click the Stay Here button, and it will create content here without going to any templates. Here we can see an intro paragraph is generated. By clicking on the right icon, I can also access the template. Alternatively, we can use the free and the Pro templates. Using the Pro template, I am now creating a blog post. You can see the output here. After that, we can add this to the page. You can also add many content to this post, as I have shown earlier. In this way, you can create a post also using the Elementor page builder. Basically, WP AI CoPilot works on every editor. Now let's see how it works with Classic Editor. Now let me install the Classic Editor since WordPress by default uses Gutenberg. Let's go to the Post section after installing the plugin. Similarly, we can see the icon here. Now let's create a content using the Classic Editor. You can also access the Pro template library by clicking on the right icon. Here is a basic tutorial on how to use WP AI CoPilot to create a blog post. In this tutorial, we've shown you how to use WP AI CoPilot, a powerful AI content writer plugin for WordPress, to streamline your content creation process. To unlock even more advanced features, including enhanced customization options and priority support, we highly recommend upgrading to the Pro version.